Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel where we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. So this week I'm back home. Yay, my computer's fixed for at least a little while, they tell me. So here's the deal. I thought, well, I'm going to be doing live and I wasn't sure like how stressed I'd be. So yesterday I meditated on everyone's energy and I used the sacred geometry cards to do so. And you have the flower of life. You have expanded, oh my goodness, words I can't say. Can't even do that. And the earth grid. So anyways, I did some reading through on them and I did some meditating. And what I got for you is that you will know when you are on your soul's journey, when you're finding the joy in it. So as you guys are standing there trying to decide what your next moves are, where to go, how to handle this, keep in mind when you are feeling the joy every day in the day-to-day things that you're doing, then that's how you will know that you are actually on the right path. You're on your soul's journey at that time. I think that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. That's what a great way to be able to tell. So I just wanted to pass that along to you. So I want you to be sure to remember to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising in case what I say today does not resonate with you. It may resonate in one of the other aspects of your zodiac. And so just keep in mind that your sun sign is the core of you. It's how you feel inside. It's how you view the world. Your rising sign is your it's your personality. It's how you greet the world. It's how the world views you. And your moon sign is how you feel in response to what's going on around you, either with the planets or how things are, just what people are doing. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to talk about today. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments. Every time you guys hit that thumbs up, it tells me that you appreciate my time and energy that I put into these videos. And oh my gosh, let's get started. This looks like a big week. So we just came out of this full moon that was in Scorpio, and for you it was in your 7th house of partnerships. And it is the blossom moon. It is the flower moon. It's the opportunity it's about figuring out where you're going with your relationships, what's not working, and how to really move forward in this area and grow something that's really spectacular for you that you really and truly want. Wow, my cards, I don't know what happened. Everything was set up. There we go. That might be better. All right, so you guys have some serious work that you're on because this week, there you are in hermit mode. You are trying to discern what your soul path is. No wonder you got the message you did. So as you're busy trying, because you completed a major cycle. That full moon was the end of a major cycle in your 7th house of partnerships. So this is big stuff. I'm gonna put these up here. So this is really big stuff. This is you figuring out where you're going, what you're doing, moving forward on this journey of the soul in partnerships, in relationships. And so keep in mind that you will know that you are on the right path when you feel the joy in the day-to-day activities, in the minutes that go by. If you're like feeling an overall sense of peace and joy, then you're on the right track. So that's pretty good. So now you have like a guidepost almost, right? And so Monday and Tuesday is spent a lot in reflection. You're doing a lot of self-reflection. You're kind of looking in the mirror and seeing what you see, but see how our head is above the water? That is you keeping your, wow, am I shaking? That is you keeping your head above the emotions, and but you're up to your neck in them, but you're thinking clear-headedly. And I want you to understand, look, the heart chakra is totally covered in emotions. And I would like you to try to feel, because this is about finding the joy. So don't be so clear-headed that you forget to feel into your body, feel into your emotions. What's bringing you joy? What's making you happy? That's the direction to be moving in. That's where you want to be moving yourself forward. I remember not too long ago, I saw you standing there on the hill. Oh my gosh, this is the second one that got this. I want a little more guidance on this. We've done I've only done 2 readings and you both have this one. So if there's areas in your chart, this is really important. So you have impasse. When you reach impasse, and I think at the end of a cycle, you kind of maybe feel like that you're standing there and you're like, okay, that didn't work. What next? Right? And so it's reflect, redirect your energy. So find something that if that's not working, go in a new direction. And it looks like maybe you're going within to figure out what that new direction should be. But I want you to keep in mind that you have infinite abundance pouring into your life. And so maybe when you're reflecting and you're redirecting your energy towards it, it's okay to spend a little time working, which you would be more comfortable with anyways. And I know that for many Tauruses, they actually find joy in the day-to-day work like that brings you. Okay, so it creates that sense of security and that sense of value for yourself. But I also think that it's a realm in which you know that you can create. And so you feel confident there and comfortable there. So if you're going through this situation with relationships where you're eliminating the parts that aren't working and you need something to focus on, like, chop the wood, haul the water, that kind of stuff, the day-to-day work, it's okay to focus on that because it is an abundant opportunity for you. But I think you kind of need to reflect and redirect your energy because you're trying to bring yourself into balance. You're trying to find that balance. That cycle has ended. It's a major cycle and there's balance. And with the balance comes beauty. And so the moon is going to move into Capricorn, which is your ninth house of this really this deep getting to know yourself and this communication with spirit. And it's also about research and it's long distance travel. And so while you have all these things going on, it's okay to spend a little time and energy on that because this major cycle has completed, or you need to figure out how to complete that cycle. But I kind of feel like with that Scorpio full moon in your health partnerships, I think that some decisions were made. They're in your heart. I feel like they're in your heart, they're made, and now it's maybe figuring out, because if you look at this, like the heart chakra is completely covered in the emotional waters. And so I feel like the decision was made and now it's navigating the path forward. It's figuring out which direction do I move in from here. And you have stretch and explore. Yep. Stretch and explore. So I think you're exploring your options. You're seeing where you want to go next. How do I create, the balance and find the beauty in life? And remember, the message from Spirit to start was, when you are feeling the joy in your heart, you'll know you're on the right path. So make sure you're feeling into your emotions. Make sure you're making that extra effort to really connect with your heart center, opening your heart chakra, and understanding that even though, oh gosh, maybe you've been hurt a lot, especially because that came out of the relationship sector. Maybe you've been hurt a lot, but if you wall yourself off, then you don't allow the joy in. And that's not your soul purpose. Your soul purpose was to come here and find joy in your soul purpose. So walling your heart off does not get you there. Okay. And then the moon on Thursday, it moves into Aquarius. And that's all about finding the pleasure, like really feeling into your heart space, finding the pleasure in the moments. And also there's this resilience. Okay, yes. Sometimes you feel just like this. You feel bent over, carrying the weight of the world. But if you notice, there's growth. You're resilient. You can do this by eliminating, by cutting back, like with a plant, when you prune off the dead stuff, then growth starts happening. And so there's resilience in this plant. It's growing, even though it's been, obviously dug up from where it was and it's moving forward. It was at the end of a cycle too. You can do this. It's resilience. Stretch and explore, see where you want to go, find the joy, find the pleasure, spread out and grow. Spread out and grow. And you have wait for important information. And I feel like you're going to get this from spirit. I feel like you're going to get this from your higher self, from listening to your intuition. I also think that sometimes, just sometimes, it comes in the real world and you see it and it's laid out in front of you. But because she looks like she's listening to spirit, and because he looks like he's listening to spirit, I feel like this is inner knowledge and wisdom that's going to come to you, and you're going to be like, I've got it. I know what I want to do. So when you're feeling that joy in your heart center, you'll know you're moving in the right direction. and reach for the wisdom. Now she is standing on books, reaching for the wisdom, and the books represent knowledge. This is knowledge you've gained through life experience. This is knowledge and information that you can actually research and get, but it's knowledge. And so listening to what you know, listening to how you feel, these are the two components that are going to make this very balanced decision you have moving forward out of this tough cycle into the next phase of your life, which, is supposed to, if it's not bringing you joy, it's the wrong direction. It's kind of like, oh, nope, not that way. Go this way. Over here where it's fun and there's love and there's life and there's laughter and there's joy. That's where you're supposed to be headed. Woo! Look at this. Okay, so maybe it is a career decision. Maybe it's not the partnership of a romantic relationship, because the 7th house is about partnerships. So it could be a business partnership and you have self-employment. So maybe you're like, I just don't enjoy this job anymore and I would feel so much happier if I was running my own business. Maybe you should. And you have worthiness. And this could be either romantic or in business, but I feel like this feels more like romantic. So there may be two groups of people here. And so feeling worthy, knowing that you are worth, know that you deserve to receive good in all ways, not just financial abundance, not just material goods, but in love and in friendship and in the community that you're in. And just know that you can have it all, because it says here there's infinite abundance, right? It's available to you. You just have to reach out and take it. You have to know in your heart that you can create whatever. And I know you're really good, Taurus. In general, you're very good at creating wealth and material goods. You can do the same thing in relationships. Absolutely. You are a manifester. That's what you do. Wow. Okay, so we have healthy boundaries. Establishing healthy boundaries, not letting people run all over you. I think that's that reflect, redirect, and reflect and redirect your energy. And we have rejuvenate your body. So make sure you're doing things that, getting out for a walk, drinking lots of water, trying to choose healthier foods. And just let me see okay. Abundance. You can absolutely create any kind of abundance. And then we have two that have to do with connecting with spirit. We have Pearl, connect with the divine, and we have the blue, which is connect with your healing powers, but this is through your connection with spirit. So I think you're going to be spending some time in deep thought as you complete this cycle and move forward, but infinite abundance is waiting for you, so you can do this. And it's in the relationship sector and in the business. So you can actually have it all. Why not? All right, I will see you back here a couple times this week, actually, because I need to get caught up now that my camera's fixed. So I will see you soon. You take care. Feel into your heart space what feels right. Go with that. All right, we'll talk soon. You take care.